Welcome to the Blanchy Talk podcast, where you get nothing but the truth. I'm your host, Big Blanchy. This is episode 1, and today we have a video by Kendra G. I chose this video for a reason, and that reason is to show the delusional mindset and the entitlement of today's modern woman. So with no further ado, let's get into this video.
Hello? Did you want to be a guest?
Yes. Hello.
Hello. I'm gonna close my. What's your name, baby?
Hi, my name is Ashley.
Ashley. Where you call me from, love?
I'm from Miami, Florida.
Say again.
I'm from Miami, Florida.
Miami, Florida. How old are you?
I'm 37.
37. You have any kids?
I do. I have 5 kids.
37. How old are your 5 kids?
So I have a 20-year-old. She's in college. I have a 14, 13, 8, and 6.
2014. Okay, 2014, 13, 8, and 6.
Yes.
All by the same man?
My last 4, I was married. And then the first one, I was in high school when I had her. So she has a different dad.
Okay. Why'd you get divorced?
That was like years ago. We were super young. I was like 23 when we got married. So we just grew apart and yeah.
Was he older?
No, he was my age.
I just grew
Like
apart.
a year older.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ashley, Miami, Florida, 37. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm an Aquarius.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a registered nurse.
RN. All right, let's do it. We got Ashley, Miami, Florida, 37 Aquarius, mom of 5 kids, by 2 men. One was her ex-husband. Is the RN. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
So I'm looking for a God-fearing man, a provider, a protector, one that's full of chivalry, knows how to wine and dine, romance, finance. Um yeah, he needs to be, I'm not gonna say like fit, but he definitely needs to be healthy. He has to love God. If he has children, I'm definitely okay with children, but I don't want anyone that like disrespects a baby mom. He needs to like make sure he's taking care of his children. Definitely financially stable and clean. Yeah, he doesn't have to have like OCD, but I need somebody that's clean and yeah, somebody that's fun and yeah.
Okay. Okay. What about um ooh, child. You said a lot. So you said a provider. Do you want to pay all the bills?
So yes, I'm a helpmate. I'm a Proverbs 31 wife, so I will be a helpmate. So if ever he falls short, then fine. But as far as like mortgage and stuff like that, the man has to pay that. And me, I don't mind helping with okay, groceries, with the kids, a little light bill or something. But yeah, that's for the man to do.
Girl, you got 5 kids.
Yeah, and they well taken care of.
But do they live with you?
They do. Well, 50-50. So they with me. And so again, so the first one, she's out in college. So it's basically 4 now with me. And they're like, so it's kind of like back and forth. So yeah.
How many live with you
So,
in the house?
so 4 of them live with me, but it's 50-50. So I had a divorce. So we like,
So, okay, but either
we
way,
share
four
time.
okay, 4 kids live with you. So this
Hmm.
man has to make enough money and have a place big enough to for you and your 4 kids, and the expectation is he pays all the bills.
Majority of the bills, but I'm the helpmate. That's why I'm a registered nurse. So I'm not just coming in with nothing. So I can definitely help, but that he knows like he's a provider.
But do you think okay, here's the deal. Here's the deal. Not saying, listen, I'm not God, so I can't say it's not going to
Mhm,
happen.
mhm,
But the,
mhm.
the 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 expectation for this man is he has to provide for 5 people. So he has to make enough money to provide for you, and then 4 other kids that live with you have a home big enough. And let's say he has a child, or let's just say he got one child, right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
your expectation is make enough money to take care of this whole household, including me and my 4 kids that live with me, yourself and your child, because you're just to help me.
Okay, so yes and no. My kids, they have their dad, so their dad does financially help, like take care of them. So it's not like, oh, he's coming in and he, has to. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like he's basically making sure that we have a home over our head. I have my own home, like I have different things. So
Wait, okay, so
it just
I'm
can't be
getting
with
confused.
anybody.
You have who are you talking about right now? Your ex-husband or the child's father? The children's
So
father?
what I'm basically saying is, right? You're saying that I, I expect him to take care of 4 kids. What I'm saying is that they have a dad, so they already
Right,
are
but
well
no, but
taken
okay,
care
but
of.
here's the deal. A dad or not, if you met this man who you want to be with, y'all live together. I'm talking about the household. So you
Uh
said
huh.
that you're a helpmate, a man's supposed to pay the bills. That's why I
Hmm.
specifically asked you about the household, because
Hmm.
in this house, that if this man comes along, the expectation is he will pay the bills in the household, and you're not just one person. It's like you come with,
Hmm.
you really have five
Hmm.
kids, but one
Right.
is gone, so he has to pay for five people in the household, and that is a fair request potentially if that was the man that created those kids. But the
Hmm.
fact that you feel like that's the new man's sole responsibility, I personally think that's a
Hmm.
little selfish. Like you should want to contribute because you're bringing four people with you.
So, but that's what I said. I said I am the helpmate, but to say like, okay, mortgage and rent, they will pay that. But as far as like light bill, cable, grocery, stuff
But
like
so
that,
okay,
that's what
okay, let's stay there. So he has to pay the mortgage and the rent for you and your four kids.
basically he's a provider. Yes, yes. But if he needs
Did
help,
your
then
husband
I
do
have
that?
the
Your
money to
husband did all
help.
that, I'm assuming, right?
Yes and no. So that's the thing. We were younger. So now that I have grown and I've elevated and my money and everything else has elevated, that's why I know like
Wait
what
a
I
minute,
want
the
and what I
baby
will not
daddy
take.
did. Wait, the man that birthed the four kids didn't even do this. The man,
No,
the
no,
man
wait,
that
wait,
created the children didn't even.
wait.
I ain't do this in a long time. I ain't do this in a long time. But here is your man. Here is your man. You mean to tell me the baby daddy didn't even do what you saying this new man got to do?
No, no, I'm not saying that. He definitely helped and everything like that. I'm not saying that he didn't. But what I'm saying is that as I'm older, I expect more. Do you understand?
I
Like,
understand what you're saying, but I think it's not about being older. It's about, here's the deal. I hear this a lot. I've been doing this for 5 years, so I know, and I get it, ladies. When you get older, you have a higher expectation because you might be making more money and all that. I get the
mhm,
logic. So let me tell you this. I do get the logic. But now let's just get to the real. The real is, first of all, a mortgage for a place that would take care, that would have enough space for you. You're five, right? It's you and four of the
mhm,
people. So, and I
mhm,
don't know what this man got going on, right? Maybe it's just him.
mhm,
I'm assuming maybe two. So the expectation is
mhm.
for this man to make enough money to cover the mortgage that can house 6 or 7 people, and you just gonna pay the light bill, and you think that makes sense. I think that's
No, like
very
the light
selfish.
bill, the cable, the water, the gas,
Girl,
car
but half of
insurance.
the mortgage because you coming with 4 kids. You paying for the
No,
mortgage of your 4 kids right now? Okay, how about this? Do you get child support from the
no,
baby daddy?
I do. I do.
So will his child support contribute to the mortgage and where the kids are staying?
So I guess let me just say I'm not. Let me see. How do I put this? Mm. I've just been blessed to not ever have to pay mortgage, and I think that that will forever continue. So the man that I will have to
Okay,
be with has to be at a different level, if that makes sense, because it's not going to be nothing to them, like to say like, oh, paying mortgage. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, so.
okay. But I asked you this question, so
Uh-huh.
maybe I got confused because I asked who pays your mortgage. Was it your husband, your ex-husband?
So no, I have like a different type of situation to where basically I was left with inheritances, so I'm good.
But that's not somebody paying your mortgage. That means you got an inheritance. So that wasn't like a
Correct.
man paying your mortgage. So let me ask you
Correct. So
this.
if I'm gonna go with somebody,
Mhm.
I'm not gonna leave where I'm at in a good situation that where I have things to just go with anybody, and now I'm forcefully out here like gotta pay stuff. So if I'm gonna talk to somebody, they have to be like of a different type of caliber because you know, to just an average person, this is going to sound like a problem. Like, oh my gosh, it's going to sound like a problem. But yeah.
And there you have it, man. The delusion and entitlement is at an all-time high. It's crazy, man. But get in the comments. Let me know what you think. And make sure you subscribe. Hit that like button. Hit that notification bell. And I'm going to holler at y'all later. I'm out.